Hi everybody, this is Stacy with All My Magical Things, and I'm bringing you a process video today in my Creative Commonplace book. But first off, if you've been here before, welcome back. Good to see you. And if you're new here, welcome. My name is Stacy, and I like to journal in my Creative Commonplace book. And my definition of commonplacing is collecting wisdom. Whether I see it, hear it, read it, any wisdom that I want to remember that's important to me. And I do that in a composition notebook that I just cover in stickers. And the creative part is I use paper and stickers and trims and my own artwork and magazine clippings and all the things that are colorful and bright and make me want to come back and continue to remember the wisdom that I've saved. And last video was this page, Your Heart. And the whole time I thought I was filming, I almost got the page completely done when I realized my camera was not on. So hopefully we don't have that problem today. I decided I better do another process video because I just felt really bad about that. Okay, so the first thing I do, of course, is I have a piece of wisdom that I want to record and remember and put in my book. And today's wisdom, I don't have an author for this quote. I seen it online and I couldn't find an author. I usually like to give credit where credit is due, but I'm not really sure where this came from. But it says, life is only as good as your mindset. A negative mind will never give you a positive life. And so that's the wisdom we're going to work on today, and we'll go into that in a little bit more later. Let's first go through some of the supplies I picked out. Now, normally I have the piece of wisdom, and then I kind of look around my stash for a color scheme, something that goes along with it. And today, the first thing that popped out to me was this greeting card. I like to recycle my greeting cards, and I love the colors of this card, and I love the artwork on it. So I thought, okay, this is definitely going to be the beginning part of this page. And then I found this notepad. So yeah, I take the color scheme from here and the theme, and I look around my stash. And I found this notepad, marbled, and it's really pretty, and the colors go. And so I'm thinking that can cover up those words, and like we can write the quote on there possibly. And then I thought, well, what else do we need? We need some pink sparkly trim. And I opened up my trim drawer, and I have like rolls of trim, you know, and then I have a little bin off to the corner that has bits and pieces that have been cut off. And I went to look through there, and lo and behold, there's a sparkly pink trim. So I want to use that today. And then I rummaged through my magazine clippings. I'm sure I've showed you this box before. This is a bunch of words cut out of magazines. So I rummaged through there to see if I could find any that would go along with our page. And I found this one. It says, get ready to love this. And I love the colors of that. So that's something we might be using today. And then this one, once you get your hands on it, you'll never let it go. And I'm thinking the positivity. Once you see how the positive mindset can change things, you're gonna want to stay there, or at least I am. I'm trying. And then these girl stickers, I got these on Amazon a long time ago, and it came with like a bunch of different ones. And I picked out the girl with the pink sparkly hair. Thought maybe we could use her today. And I like to put a title on my pages most of the time. And so I grabbed these alpha stickers. They've got the color, and I got these at Hobby Lobby. They're Paper Studio. I know I got these at Hobby Lobby quite a few years ago on clearance for 99 cents. So I thought we could use those. And then I have these rhinestones. I believe I got these at the Dollar Tree once upon a time. And those colors and the sparkle, I thought may go with our page. So that's what we got going on. And my first thought is I want to cut this apart and put this somewhere on our page. So we'll go ahead and cut this. probably can't cut it straight, but I'll do my best. We're not striving for perfection. Oh yeah, that's definitely not straight. Okay, let's turn this around and see if I can at least just cut on that line. Possibly not perfection, but a little straighter than what we had going on there. Okay, so that's what I'm thinking. We're gonna stick this on somewhere. And yeah, the quote, the wisdom today that why it struck me is I think I've mentioned it before. I had came across this lady on Instagram, and her account is called Becoming Me in 80 Days, something like that. And she started posting on Instagram as like a diary, working on becoming the person she wanted to be, and making the changes that she needed to change, and even the small, just the small stuff. And anyways, I have been doing that kind of thing for a while now, and when I found her, I realized she had put words to what I was trying to do. And I had heard somebody online say on a podcast or something, mindset is everything. Like, if you want to do or be something, but in your head you can't see yourself doing or being that, you're never going to do it. It's never going to happen if you can't ever see yourself becoming that or doing that. And that really struck me. And it is true. Like, your mindset, how you think and how you see yourself, is going to dictate how your world goes to some extent. So anyways, that quote about a negative mind will never develop a positive life definitely hit home to me, and went along with what I was what I'm trying to do. So that's my long and short of that. Now, did I put that too close? Because I want to... All right, we still got room for that. Okay. I don't want to forget the trim. Like, a lot of the times I start doing the page and then I'm like, oh no, I don't make room for the trim. Okay, so the next thing I want to do is cover up these words. So I thought this Post-it note fits with the colors, and I thought we could stick that on there and do the quote on there. Let me grab my Dollar Tree cutting mat for my glue sheet. Oh, and the tape I put on the back of that card was Duck Brand double-sided tape. I like to use that on camera because it's easier for me to peel. Most of the time. There are times, I'm sure you guys can attest to seeing me still struggle, but most of the time it's easier to peel than the other stuff. Okay, so we'll get that on there. And I'll write that quote on here in a little bit. I have a frog in my throat again. The weather has been a little wonky. It was nice and hot and sunny, and then it got cold and we had a storm, and now it's sunny. I can't complain because it is sunny, but it's been still a little chilly, a little chillier than normal. I don't know if I want to staple this because I've got that. I don't want to put my staples through the words. I think we're going to glue this, guys. Anyway, it's been chillier than it needs to be, but, and even my 3-year-old granddaughter, she is not feeling the greatest either. She's got a runny nose and all the things, and I've got a frog in my throat, and I think it's just because of the the way the weather's been going. It was really hot and now it's chilly, and at least the sun is shining. So that's always a bonus. The more light, the better. Okay. Some glue on here. This is art glitter glue. I don't not know if that's the right glue for trims or fabric, but I've been using it and it seems to hold, so we're going for it. If I don't staple my trims, I usually use this art glitter glue. All right, so how is everybody? I hope y'all are enjoying your Wednesday afternoon. That's when I'm filming this. I hope everything is good and happy. I had some exciting news. I woke up, was it yesterday morning or this morning? I woke up to 301 subscribers and I couldn't believe it. And then later on today, I realized I had 303. And so I'm thinking about a 300 subscriber giveaway. When I did my channel before, oh, the title I'm going to put on here is positive. Hopefully it fits. These letters are big. I don't know if they're going to fit, guys. But anyways, so I had done that before when my channel had hit 300. And so I was thinking about doing that again because it just amazes me that anybody is subscribing and wants to watch. And so I really want to thank you guys. So I haven't got it all figured out yet. But as soon as I do, I'll let you guys know if that's something you'd be interested in. It would be, well, I'll probably, when I do a video, positive, okay. When I do a video to announce the giveaway, I'll have the stuff gathered and I'll show you what it's going to be. It's going to be like journaling supplies, that kind of stuff. But I'll give you a heads up and, you know, what you got to do to enter and all that stuff. Oh, are we going to fit? We got to get an E on here. Yeah, so I'm super excited about that. I was not expecting that, especially this quickly. You guys are awesome. The comments are always so sweet and so kind. That looks like an M, doesn't it? I put it too close together. I don't know that I can do much about it. There, that's a little better. Okay. Positive. I kind of want it to say be positive, so I wonder if I can just write that. We'll get a bright pink Sharpie. And we're going to write B right here in the middle of the O. Be positive. And I don't want you to mistake it for like toxic positivity. Like there are things, life is hard, and there are things in life that are not positive. Like I know that, I understand that. For me, talking about a positive mindset is just how we talk to ourselves, how we treat ourselves, how we think about, oh, these are stuck. how we think about ourselves and our capabilities and our goals and our dreams. Oh, those are cute and sparkly. All of that. It's not the, oh, everything's fine, and when it's not fine. That's not what I mean. It's just having a good outlook on ourselves and who we are and who we're becoming and who we want to be and what we want to do. If that makes sense. All right, are you going to fit on here? Are we going to get your legs straight? There we go. Oh, she's cute with her little drink in her hand and her pink sparkly hair. Okay. Oh, it looks like I need a little bit more glue on here. There we go. All right, I like these pink sparkly flowers. Do we have a place to put those? Okay, let's wait a second for those. I want to get this on there. Get ready to love this. And we're going to cut it down. I liked what this said. I also liked that the colors were what they were. They seem to go with our color scheme on this page. Okay, get ready to love this. Now I have that one. And I have this one. Once you get your hands on it, you'll never let it go. Let's cut this down and see if we have room for these. So this morning I was working on some watercolors, just playing. Sometimes I come in and, I'm not feeling creative. I'm not feeling the mojo. So I'll sit down. I've learned, used to be I just wouldn't do anything, but I'm learning that inspiration, what do they say? Inspiration only shows up when you're working. And so I'm learning that I just sit down and play with some art supplies and get myself rolling, get a little what was the word I'm trying to say? A little mojo running. So then I can come up with ideas and I can create in my journals or whatever I'm working on or want to work on. Let's see. Is that going to be in that too far? We probably should go down here, huh? Okay. So yeah, so this morning I was looking at whimsical landscapes on Pinterest. And I knew I wanted to use my watercolors. And so I'm working on a thing. It's not done. And I'm not exactly sure where it's going to end up. But it definitely got my mojo going. It's a lot of fun. Like I watercolored this like abstract landscape thing. And then you like take markers or, pens, whatever, some colored pencils, whatever art supplies you want to use. And then doodle on it. And so I'm in the doodling process right now. I had to stop because it was time to go eat lunch and I was starving. So I haven't finished it yet. And like I said, I don't know what it's going to become like. If you guys want me to show you, I don't know if it's something you want to see. It's not spectacular. It's in the works. But here it is. So I gave it a wash of watercolor, light watercolor first, and then I watercolored some mountains, and now I'm doodling some trees and designs. I don't know. I'll show you when it's done if you're interested to see how that turns out. It's just play. It's just, you know, getting the inspiration rolling for the day. Yeah. Okay, I have to write the quote. And I think I want to write that in pink. I think we should go pink. Life is only as good as your mindset. I'm just going to write it with you guys because it's not very long. Is only as good as your mindset. A negative mind will never give you a positive life. Okay, there we go. We got that wrote on there. Now let's see, we got some flower stickers. Wonder if we have room to put any more. There's some little ones down here. You know me, more is better. Go big or go home. Love to use my stickers. Do we put a little cupcake on there? Or a little camera? Yeah, let's do the cupcake. Fill in that spot right there. Okay. All right, guys, what do you think? It's another short page, but it's colorful. Let me know what you think. Keep your ears open for the giveaway. I'll be announcing that probably next video by the weekend. And thank you so much for your comments and your views and subscribing and the likes and all of it. You guys are a great community. You guys are so kind. The crafting community is definitely a kind bunch, at least as far as I've come across. And so I thank you very much for that. And I hope I continue to give you something to watch. I'm going to do my best. And yeah. So, yeah, just watch out for that. My mind went blank there for a minute. Sorry, guys. So just watch out for the next video, probably this weekend. I'll announce the giveaway, what you need to do to enter, and what the giveaway is going to be. All right. Okay, guys. I will talk to you in the next one. Bye.